Okay, so the scene here, and here is going to be my series of videos that describes everything regarding Cherry Computer and technology for the future, near future, when it comes to Cherry Computer, progressive computing, everything. They need to be split into parts. It's 10:21. We have until 11:17 to go to New Hyde Park. Then on the way home from New Hyde Park, after I get off the train, get some lunch at Pete's Tavern, and then walk to Paxton Ingram Avenue. Yeah. I know I don't like The Voice anymore, but that was a good season 10. Anyway, that's in Bronxville. Call New Hyde Park. Then I'm gonna walk the path all the way to Garden City and then up the hill again. The detoured way because of the sharp turns. With that all I'll do, let's get into the video. So that Cherry computer that's at my house, I wrote all the specs for the computer and the operating system recommendations. I just need to Xerox them, put them into a container, and then put the computer in the box it came in. The box, the case that it came in, and then ship the keyboard, mouse, and all the other goodies with it to whoever buys the computer on eBay. It's going to be the first of its kind. The first Cherry computer I had, it actually was mine. I should have treated it better because Windows 7 was running on it, and I didn't know how much worse I had it with Windows 10. I needed to keep a Windows 7 machine working. There's problems with the other end where the operating systems are good, like macOS. You don't get expandability. And I basically run out of storage on my MacBook. This is where Cherry Computer comes in, solving both of those problems. Eventually, I'm going to have operating systems like Cherry OS, or Marlowe OS, and then XOS, like the smartphone operating system, a lot more too. And it's going to revolutionize the tech industry in both ways, hardware and software. Right now, when you're using a PC, here are the recommendations until Cherry Computer comes along. Until they get Cherry Computer to come along. Using Windows 7 is the best option you can do. Zen 3 was the last Intel or AMD architecture to support Windows 7 natively. So, if you want a good Windows 7 experience, get the 5800X3D. If you're on you want to be the most economically budgeted. If you want to spend the least to get the most performance out of Windows 7 PC. And have a huge amount of RAM and storage. Build it up. Use a GPU, a modern GPU, and then, bam! You're running a powerful Windows 7 machine today. And then there's the Cherry Computer adopting the Bulldozer and Jaguar architectures, along with Jano, with the last of the K10 architectures, Jano, LLANO. It's going to be a great computer experience because Bulldozer, believe it or not, is is more power efficient per clock per nanometer than Zen is. So using an overclocked or underclocked Bulldozer CPU will be a great thing for Cherry computer. At least tweaking it, modifying it to work even better is going to be the better thing. And then on the netbooks, using the Jaguar architecture, socket AM1, supports DDR3 RAM. Now, I'm going to make the DDR3 run. It's going to be like DDR3 point something, or like 0.5, I think. Don't know the exact name of the DDR3 RAM that's going to be used. The point of it is to allow smaller DIMM sizes to fit, but also larger ones and faster speeds. The same could be said for the Bulldozer, the DDR3 RAM that's going to be modified. And then there's the solid state drive versus the mechanical hard drive debate. Like, solid state drives are the way to go. Of course. There's always going to be a solid state drive option, but for less money with modern software to make it perform like a solid state drive, mechanical hard drives will be available too. Especially the sassy ones. They're cheaper and faster. They go up to like 15k RPM, making it a much faster hard drive, more like a solid state drive with today's files. Yep, it's going to be awesome. And you're probably wondering why I've posted so many different specifications that are radically different for Cherry computer. It's because I often change my mind, so we don't know what's gonna be used, but it's gonna be expandable, interchangeable, powerful, efficient, and it's gonna be have the ports you need. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be just awesome. This Cherry computer. And it's not gonna be thin and light based. It's gonna be thick and better cooling, performance based. Like even the MacBook Air competitors is gonna be 2 times thicker than the MacBook Pro we have today. But the computer that I'm gonna be selling on eBay has a Ryzen 5 5500 processor, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 4 terabyte hard disk drive, plenty of storage, GTX 1070, B550 motherboard with 5 slots. I think there's also an M.2 slot in there, in addition to the 5 PCIe X16 slots. There's 4.0 and 4 3.0s. I know the processor doesn't support 4.0. Probably some sort of software out there that'll do it. They'll do the job. It's gonna be awesome. By default, up to 128 gigabytes of RAM, but with future software that will support ECC DIMMs that are not going to have ECC support, but it will have the size, 2 terabytes. And solid state drives today coming up to 16 terabyte sizes. It's gonna be a great prototype. It's in a beautiful mid-tower case that's just gorgeous. Has an optical drive, DVD-RW. Has a 750 watt, 80 plus bronze power supply. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.